Hi, hello, I'm Chrissy, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have my entry for Kate Cruzan's or Katie's Draw This in Your Style. So let's talk about it, but before I do, if you do want to join this little contest, the link is in the description, and I hope to see you all enter. You better enter, or I swear I'm coming for you. I swear. Okay, now for today's art process, starting with my base sketch, I just kind of drew out the generic shape and posing Katie has in her original image. I knew I had creative freedom to do what I wanted, but I still wanted to keep similar to her posing, just choose some better angles and details. It's very odd drawing Katie sometimes. If you are new to my channel and don't know, Katie is my twin sister. I've drawn her many times over the years and also somehow very little. We just turned 24 in April, and while I have quite a few drawings of her throughout the ages, 24 years is a long time and I should have more art of her, and I need to draw her more, and that's clear. But every time I draw her, I feel like it's wrong. That may be because of growing up with her and seeing her change and grow as a person. So every era of Katie feels right, and I know what each era of Katie is, but I never draw it quite right. Today's entry, though, is the closest I have gotten for sure. Not Katie's current era, but it is an era of this that is correct. Wow, that's so confusing. Some of you may think, wow, Chrissy, why don't you just draw yourself and add Katie's features since you are twins? Okay, one, not how that works. And two, okay, you might be onto something, but like slightly, okay? Just copying how I draw my face isn't Katie. I don't want me, I want her. I want her essence in a drawing, not a worse copy of myself. She's not a worse copy of me. I just mean, like, if I were to draw me and then draw Katie's, like, Kate Cruzan features on me, that would look dumb because it's not right. There are small features that make us different, and different ways we draw our personas. Katie's persona, in my opinion, is much different than mine, and her art style is absolutely different than mine. So I wanted to make sure not only did I work on drawing Katie in a way that looks like her, but also takes details of her style that would benefit my own art. I intentionally tried to make my lines looser and flowy. I also added more depth into the line art because while her original image here for this Draw This in Your Style may not have thick varieties of line art, Katie's normal style does usually involve very crazy line art. For coloring, I just made sure to color select from the original drawing, so that part was easy and straightforward. For shading, I knew I wanted to do something somewhat detailed. For how much I love the look of shading and how decent I am at it, not to brag, you guys. I am pretty decent at shading within my own art style. I don't do it enough, and I want to change that. I've been finding ways to make shading simple and efficient, but I want to really push myself this season to really explore my shading style and find a good routine for it. In the past, I would go through and shade everything by individual colors, which it definitely had its benefits, but it took forever, and I focused on shading so much that my style was lacking. But now that I have a solid style and something I'm really liking, I want to start figuring out my routine. So for this one, I opted to sell shading, but with some more layers, and intentionally picking colors that had some pizzazz for different sections, I guess. Starting with one reddish shadow over both characters, then moved into that bright yellow highlight. The best thing about this drawing specifically is there aren't too many colors. Most of it is warm colors, so that made it easy to stay in the color palette. I wanted to put a little more effort into shading than I normally do, so you'll need to let me know how I did. Here is the final art for today. If you would like to participate in Katie's Draw This in Your Style, please go check it below. All links are in the description. Like always, let me know what you think of today's video. Thanks for sticking around the whole way through, even if it was a bit of a short video. If you just skipped to the ending, thanks for clicking on my video anyway. That's all I have for today. I will see you in the next one. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. If you have anything I could pray for, please let me know in the comments. I love you. God bless you and have a wonderful day.